we back, man. Like I said, man, we back to this good segment, man. This EP, man, an exclusive, man, exclusive. I got my man in the house with me, man, Ace Boogie, man, double OG Ace, man, from Lewis Park, man. But I call him Ace Boogie, man, on some suave shit, because that's how he's always been, man. So, Ace, back to where we was trailing on, man, for the bank robbery aspect. Pick up on that.
Okay, yeah, when me and Chin hooked up, we, the crash and bash and shit like that, we end up getting caught up one night out there
in Orange County.
The motherfuckers say, okay, these motherfuckers right here. Got these motherfuckers. We was lighting their ass up.
Oh, so the reason why they said these motherfuckers, because y'all must have already had a spree going on down there.
Back then, they had what you call federated groups. They had all the expensive cameras, all of that shit. And I would be the dummy. Got blood gonna run the truck through blood. It'd be about 1 in the morning. I bag the truck up. Big ass mall. Woo! I bagged that motherfucker up, man, take off doing about 60. Mount speed up, it just crashed the bars and everything. Glass falling, bag that motherfucker up on the floor in there. He'll run through cause the glass already busted out, the bars bent back, he just run through that motherfucker. Run through that
Grab whatever you can.
But he was slick. We'll scout that motherfucker, he'd be like, you see all that shit over there? We want all that shit. All that shit in the boxes, all them cameras over there, grab that shit over there too, boom. Yeah, that's still a federated group. Man, we'll load the bid up, man. And he always been a legit car his. I followed him all the way back to Compton.
So that
so we finally one night we went out there. Knoxberry Farm. My dumb ass. Then we get a truck out there. We drive out there in a legit car. We get a truck out there.
Get a G-Ride, basically.
Yeah. But it's always one of them big old 4-wheel drive. Remember the big old stumps they have up in front of the stores?
Yeah.
The big old stumps?
Yeah, they're supposed to be there to block out that particular
Why I try to run the truck over that shit?
Oh, no, that ain't happening.
I ran the truck past that shit and the motherfucker did up. The back jumped up and hit the bars. Bent them, broke the glass and everything. Oh man, we had to get up out of that motherfucker. Left the truck running and all the carbon dioxide from the truck just filled the store up and all that. So when they finally got us out there, they charged us for that. They charged us for all kind of shit. We had all kind of counts. So he ended up taking 5 years, 4 months, and I ended up going to trial. And I got 6 years. 4 months. So then we ended up going to, he went to Soledad. And when I made it to Soledad, he was in the hole in North. And they ended up sending him to Quentin.
So basically, what you're expressing and saying then is, you're taking me to that first bank robbery then.
Yeah, I'm taking
after this Orange County incident.
I'm taking you there.
Y'all went to the pen, y'all went down.
Yeah,
so,
I'm on my way.
Let's move forward. Y'all went down, you and Chin went down, homie Chin, y'all went down. Y'all separately doing time in the system now. So now y'all done did this time, y'all in parole. Let's move up to where y'all in parole now. So y'all out. What brings about the conversation and what led you to doing the first actual
because we was already in Quentin.
Talking about shit.
Okay.
So let's go back to the yard for a second.
Yeah, okay, go back.
Let's go back to the yard for a second then. So we on the yard.
Yeah, we on the yard.
Well, y'all finally meet up, basically, because I know y'all was in transition, because that's how it be. They bounce us from different state to state, different system. So you was where first? Soledad,
but he had went to Quentin. So look, eventually
Chin was both of y'all was in Soledad then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They transferred Chin.
Yeah, they transferred.
Okay.
They had. I didn't even get to see him up there. He moved his ass up out of there. He did some wicked shit, man. They tried to charge him and everything.
Okay.
But anyway, make a long story short, I was in Central. That's when Google, he was coming down from Quentin, to Soledad and all of that shit. So eventually, I end up going to North. Ronnie Bobo over there was my celly from San Diego.
Yeah, San
Bobo.
Diego, Ronnie Bobo.
Ronnie Bobo with the big long braids, yeah. And Dave Bernard, he was on the North Yard too, Modiac. But anyway, I ended up getting kicked out of Soledad North. They shot me to Tracy. When they shot me to Tracy, it was a whole nother beast that night. Brewed there on his own. You know, they had all the homeboys. They was sending them out because
when the situation had occurred.
Yeah, they got
all right. So, but stand on Bay.
Fast forward,
Quentin. So you
fast forward
from Tracy to Quentin.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you got to the Q.
Yeah, matter of fact, when I get to Tracy, he was like, "Oh man, this a grip main line. You can't walk here, man," because of the incident there.
Right.
And then they had a couple of homeboys in the hole. They was trying to put that on.
Right.
Yeah. So when I end up getting transferred on that particular day, I walk on the bus, shackles on and shit. I hear somebody say, "Hey boy, don't act like you don't see nobody." It was Big Chin on the bus.
On the bus, getting transferred.
I'm like, man, it's crazy. So
you can't keep y'all separate.
Yeah, and then they still I was on the bus. They still had a few bloods locked up there for the most part. A lot of them was gone already.
Cute.
Yeah.
Because it went up.
Wild ass tweet. They had his ass locked up.
Yeah, it went up. Yeah, it went up, man.
Yeah, but
So all right, so bam. So now we're at San Quentin.
San Quentin.
You and the homie Chin. And matter of fact, shout out to the homie to the fullest, man. A real solid one, a real one, man. Shout out to the motherfucking homie, man. So y'all at the Q. Of course, it's a whole lot of crazy, volatile motherfucking homies up there, man, from all over, man.
Everybody on Indy permanent shoe programs.
So now, y'all in the Q, y'all do y'all time in the Q, y'all get out. Now y'all on the streets. I need to know, from that point on when y'all in the streets, again, I'm quite sure it was one of Big Chin's moments of visits that he probably had and said, "Nigga, we need," or was it yours? That's the moment.
Actually,
I need to know.
Actually, we was already, man.
Oh, y'all was talking about it behind on the.
Yeah, we was like, man,
that's right.
We ain't coming back to this motherfucker for no bullshit.
We come back, nigga. It's gonna be for da.
But then it was a chain of events that like tested your word on that. Well, really tested his, because when I got out. He got out before me because he had less time.
Mm-hmm.
When I got out, it was a chain of events that occurred with the homeboy, Randy McQuilla, and that deal over there in the town.
Right.
And they had locked him up because he was with Dolph, Randy, when he got when he got shot. So Randy ended up dying. They sent him to the county.
Trying to give him the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a parole hold on him. They fucked up some kind of way with the parole hold. He got out.
Released him. Yeah.
So around this time I'm getting out, and he was just a mess, man. He was just fucked up.
Yeah, he was on one.
I mean, he was just mentally, people looking for him. Like the homeboy gone.
And you can't be on the run without no money. So
really, I was like, my nigga, why is you at your mama house, my nigga? Cause literally, soon as I got there, I went straight over there.
Right.
You see, he in the back. And he was just back there, man. I was like, dude, you got it, man. Dude, what are you doing here, dude? And so he changed locations after that. I was like, dude, you got to, man, come on, man. You got to start eating this shit. Lost all his weight. Because, he was a big old motherfucker. Yeah. And so he started working himself back, man. And he'll pop up at night and pop up over there in the hood. Hey, man, I'm right here. Right there where I used to be.
On the block.
Yeah. Then he ended up, because when Dolph died, he left some shit buried. Some drink. And so him and Big V You heard of Big V, right?
Yeah, but
I'm getting there. I'm finna get there.
on,
Real
speed
quick.
it up
So
for
him
me.
and Big V, they end up going to Texas and coming back.
Oh,
And so when he
took a
came
run.
back, when he came to dump that.
Right.
So when he came back, he was like, "Hey man," he was like, "We could just fuck with this jury shit, or man, we can just boom boom boom." I said, "Fuck it, let's do the other." And so actually, that's how we.
So basically, it was a choice of a decision, and the choice of the decision brought out to these two different choices. Like you say, we do the jury shit,
Because he asked me.
and then of course, for see, because drug dealers ain't for everybody. Just because we are gang members become gang bangers, don't mean every nigga who was a gang banger or a gang member can become a major D boy or a dope dealer. It ain't for everybody. Cause I got homies that, trust me, bro, can touch all the dope in the world, but they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to sell it. They don't know how to hustle. They don't know how to mouthpiece. But it just ain't them.
Let me tell you something.
So listen, follow me. So the point I'm making is, certain things is for certain people. So I guess it came that point of y'all lifestyle, that moment, for it to boil down to those two choices. Because dealing drugs was y'all thing. It was about taking. You niggas wanted to get it the way y'all got it.
You know, I was trying that shit, and then he started just working his mind back and coming out at night, and he'd bank up on me. He's like, "Yeah, man, what's happening, man?" He said, "Man, ain't no future in them rocks, man. Ain't no future in them rocks. I mean, come on, let's get this real money." And I was on the block. And man, I was on the block. And when I went to the block, I was like, man, I had to really like start enforcing shit, man. And it was getting like kind of crazy.
But this is
and they was like, man, the homie was like, man, you gonna fuck around and kill these motherfuckers around
right,
here. They'll dang you got, my nigga. So that's what really made me like, man, fuck this shit. It ain't for me.
And that
I can't sell that
was the
shit.
turning point at that point.
Every time I touch it, I fuck it up.
Yeah, because this was the time when...
And that was the turning point.
This was the time when you disappeared on me. Because I used to hang
That
out
was
with
the
you
turning
niggas
point.
right there. So that's what I'm saying. So that was the actual turning point.
That was the actual turning point that did it. That's what I just said, fuck this shit.
So what was the first? You know, even though this is not a self-criminating question, I ain't a motherfucking Vlad, none of them niggas, but I asked direct, uncut, raw, riveting shit. This is supposed to be asked because this is my show and this is for the people, by the people. And this is something that has already been dealt with in your life, past tense, done the hardcore time for it, the whole nine. And you can turn right around and the same livelihood that you're sharing with the world, you can sell that shit. You know what I mean? You can sell that shit to the network because it's your life, it's your story. So, with that being said, what was the first actual bank that y'all hit?
Man, that I did.
Now,
The first actual one?
Hold on. But before we answered that, if it was a situation where it was one of them ones and y'all never got caught up about it, then I don't want to know that. I don't want to hear that.
We don't want to.
So basically, let's move forward then, because I'm gonna re-innovate on another question on it then. So now we hit the first bank, right? Boom, we hit the first bank. That jumped off. We hit another one, then another one. Finally, you niggas get caught up for a minute.
I was the wild one.
Yeah, you get caught up. Matter of fact,
I was the one.
Yeah, I tell you what.
I was the nigga.
Let's tap in on this one then. You niggas, y'all went on the run. You and the homie went on the run. Y'all was getting y'all money. Y'all was really getting that shit. Trust me, getting it. But then, nigga, you get caught up on one lick, and you go in. Then you get out. That's the thorough question I need to know before I enter this topic, man. What possessed your crazy ass to get home after doing a bank robbery, go in, come home, and do 54 days on the street, and nigga, you go lick them again?
Truthfully, man, to answer that question, we got to go into some other shit on that one.
From behind that?
Yes. I mean, to really get a people, to really get.
So is this during the course of time because you was on the matrix addict aspect of things?
All of that shit is like
it played a part.
Major crux of why. And you know when you get into the transcripts and all of that
Plays the part of it.
It tells you that it, you know, that was a major part.
Major.
All of that shit is a package deal, man. That's how I am, you know.
Right. Okay, so then on that note, on my closing,
and then we don't want to cheat the people.
Right. So on that note, on my closing, our remark is then, what was the total banks that you and the homie hit? What was the total banks that y'all hit? Total, whether got away with them, got convicted for the ones you got convicted, but just the total. Period. 10, 5, 7, 6, 2, 3.
Shit, for me, in the beginning, probably just a couple.
Wait, when you say for me, you went solo a couple of times?
I mean, yeah, I'm like, man, this shit, wait around the corner, nigga, I'll be back. That type of shit.
Okay.
I was a real nigga.
Okay.
Nigga, it don't take no two motherfuckers for this.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah, man, hold on. Man, my whole thing was, just wait around the corner. I'll be back. I was like that when I was young, man.
You heard it live right here, man. Arlington, Texas, man.
Yeah, don't take
Just wait around the corner, nigga. It don't take long. Wait around the corner.
Yeah.
And keep the motor running, man. And keep your eyes on everything.
Yeah,
nigga.
you
Don't
can't even see what I'm doing.
You feel me?
You can't even see what I'm doing.
Man, I'm
say
live
nothing.
right here, man, with my homie, man. Double OG, Ace Boogie, man. In the building, man. You just heard it right here explicitly, man. On R.O.E 2021, man. You feel me? Look, Ace, it was a pleasure, man, having you on the show, man. It's always a pleasure, you know, when we connect. We ain't seen each other in a minute. And just through the grasp of things, man, the spirit was able to bring us back and conjoin, man, where, you know, we doing our thing, man, because this is how we knew each other back then, man, you know what I mean, as young niggas riders, man. And it's a pleasure for me, homie, to see you, man, living and living your life, man, and taking life on a whole nother dimension, man, as far as your growth, your structured things, being a homeowner, you know what I mean, having a good significant other on your team and on your side, man, you know, so I'm proud of you, homie, and I love you, man, really, I love you genuinely, homie, and it ain't too many of us that's left to be able to say those things to unless they're gone, and me, I never been a nigga to express my feelings to my homies after they gone. I always tell them when we here, even through our argument times or, you know, through our fighting time, it don't matter, because I love my real, genuine niggas, man, you know, I love you, homie.
You got the man, when you know, look, you know, you can go in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail, man, and you can just have the best, you know, you can have the highest expectations for yourself. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. But if you ain't mastered this, if you ain't mastered the devil, see, you gotta master the devil, because that's what he's trying to do to you.
Right. So on that note,
so if you ain't mastered the devil,
so on that note, then we gonna take him out on that then.
Hey,
mastering the devil, man.
Hey, man, you gotta master the devil.
Rules of engagement, man. 2021, man. Me and Ace Boogie in the building. Bow. Watts. We are taught to survive.